let me take a quick look at what is going on. We just did the treasure. Oh, I know what we need to do. Okay, so I need to leave this castle. We need to leave the castle, and we need to go outside, and I need to find that robot, and I need to turn this quest in. And then we can go back out into the forest, and we can do the thing. Okay. Now, where's that robot? Where did you go, robot? He's outside the... Oh, I thought he was... For some reason, I thought he was outside the castle door, but I think he might be on the outside castle wall. Let's go check that out. Yeah, where is that nerd? Let's check the quest. Search for... Oh, that's right. That's right. I didn't find the treasure. I found the key that leads to the treasure. So I don't need to turn this in yet. I need to go and find that big door. It's gonna mean killing some robots, which, I mean, welcome to the game. Now, of course, because I'm me, I don't remember where the door is, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Yeah, murder robo. It's in the castle somewhere. Around here. Yeah, I feel like it was pretty close to the beginning. I don't think it was like very deep in. August Sunday, welcome back. We're gonna get a peluche re-up momentarily. There it is. Welcome back, yo. Okay, here we go. Way, maybe? So many dead robots. So many. Hey, Skellington. Welcome to the squad. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Alright. I see a red glow. That might be indicative of where I need to be. How do I get over there? Right? Like... Alright, let me look at map mode. Yeah, that's totally it. Okay. So we gotta figure out... Yeah, you know, I'm beginning to think that's the case. I'm beginning to think we are the bad guy in this game. I think that might be how it goes. Hey, Alex. Let's try going down here. I mean, it's also possible the game has a slightly more nuanced idea of morality than just good guys and bad guys. Here we go.
Keyhole detected. A corresponding key will likely be required.
Right, we may be a bad guy among bad guys. Right. I don't think the game... Yeah, I don't think the game is going to place specific moral judgment. We're not Dungeons and Dragons. That being said, like, we're really messing with these poor people's... How do I feel the level design compares to Souls games? It's so much more linear than the Souls games. It feels like a combination of like a straight up like Super Mario style platformer where there's only one correct route. You know what? It's somewhere it's somewhere between like Super Metroid and like an open world game, because there's open world-esque sort of MMO style segments, and then there's like very constrained like levels essentially. So I wouldn't say it's like Dark Souls really at all, in terms of area design. So can I have some fucking help, please? I'm so used to being able to wreck these guys' shields, but I guess because it's glowing, I have to attack this guy from behind to be able to kill him. Yeah, 9S, you just distract him for me, and I'll give him what for. Ow, shit. It's the Final Fantasy 15 style of boss fights. Dude with way too many hit points. No, so the level stuff isn't really like indicative of balance. Like his level 30 is not equivalent to my level 30. But I could use a weapons upgrade. We've kind of realized that. Yeah, level difference does impact damage. Yep, that's true. But it's not as much as you might think. There we go. Hey, D-Mask. Okay, so we killed this guy and we retrieved his large battery. Let's go to the grave of the king.
What's this?
I mean, that's pretty clear.
Some kind of writing.
It reads, "Here lies the king of our forest. Alert. Storage media found. Digitization and saving."
Here lies the king of our forest, King Zune.
Is this the treasure?
Oh god, the treasure was sympathy or some bullshit. Friendship. Alright, let me see here. Got it in here somewhere? No. Intel? A letter to the Forest King. Here lies the Forest King, Ernst. This exalted individual was the earliest among us to awaken to his own will, and for this reason did we name him our regent. Looking to sow the seed of this will in others, His Highness subscribed to my channel. What's up, Thespiancer? His Highness distributed his own precious parts. His retainers were the first to be so blessed. That's interesting. So he became self-aware and then gave out his parts to his subjects to teach them how to become more self-aware. I wonder if he's the first self-aware robot, like, at all, or maybe just in the Forest Kingdom. Let's see. Through his gifts, we did learn of the thing called ego and eventually of our own selves, and just as ego gives way to emotion, so too did emotion lead us to feel great loyalty to our king. Free will, though? But our king was too great and too kind. Having distributed his parts, it became difficult for him to function, and soon he fell into a deep and silent sleep. Now the only path left to us, his royal vassals, is to construct a kingdom of eternal peace, one which lives up to the magnanimous heart of our king. And so, as a sign both of our resolve and our gratitude, we leave in this place a chip made from our combined parts. Your spirit lives on in us, O great king. And so we implore you to rest in peace. The Forest Kingdom, its citizens, as one. And then we killed that baby! Well, we didn't do it, but an android did. Take any loot? Or... yeah, I mean, fuck your kingdom. We just killed everybody. We're not really about that machine intelligence business. It's our job just to destroy it, honestly, so... cool. Yeah, the treasure was tragedy. Tragedy is the treasure. Which sounds like a My Chemical Romance album. The treasure was your own self-delusion after all. Okay. Die, robots. I killed your king already. Just self-destruct. I got quest and shit to take care of, so...
Our illustrious champion.
Exoscout.
Welcome home.
Welcome back. Yeah, there's definitely different tactics and techniques that are better against certain enemies, for sure. I mean, I'm just kind of button mashing my way through these guys, but bosses and stuff, you have to figure out their patterns and whatever. Yeah, like, so that's the thing. The thing that I have in common with these machines is that we both serve unseen masters, right? I serve the humans. I serve the humans who may or may not exist. Matt Mercer might be an illusion. And they serve the aliens who they haven't heard from in their recorded history, as far as I know. So, like, I think we're fighting this proxy war, and maybe our masters are all gone or extinct or have given up or made peace or, like, moved on to other planets. Supposedly humans live on the moon, but... We're fighting their war for them. And then, yeah, we came across some aliens. Yeah, we saw those dead aliens, but no, we don't necessarily know that all of them are dead, right? Yeah. And then, yes, yeah, Eve, Adam and Eve told us a little story, and we need to discover more about that shit, because that's kind of where the secrets are gonna lie. Oh, hey, you found the record of the King of the Forest. Gosh, that's swell. Just really swell. I guess you defeated his royal guard for me too, huh? Gosh, thanks. A lot. See, because I can't really talk so good if you haven't noticed, which maybe you did, and everyone else pretty much won't talk to me because of it. And who cares about that Forest Kingdom idea anyway, and who's that dumb king think he is, and all them guys are better off dead anyway. So, thanks. Yeah, again, for making them all guys Dexter dead, because they were a bunch of idiots who give two bolts about them. And here, take this for all your work. It changed his accent from the last time I saw him. Ooh, desire without emotion. Because they had it coming, 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 they had... Okay, buddy. Yeah, I mean, cool. I'm gonna go. Because, like, I agree, I'm kind of playing this playthrough with to be in character. I'm not making decisions for me, I'm making decisions for her. And so I'm thinking about how, like, Yeah, she's probably this, like, lawful neutral, sometimes lawful evil, like, executor of the will of the androids. So, yeah, I mean, that's good. We did what we were told to do. Speaking of which, I need to go find a place to make a camp. How do I get into just the forest? I guess maybe this direction? Is there a path over? Nope. Can I go? How do I? Oh, God. What do I do? Where's the forest? Oh, maybe through this crack. Yeah. Well, no, but, and that's, I mean, that's the question, right? Like, so Evil Welshman says, isn't that how all games are supposed to be played? I don't know. Like, I think a lot of people play games not to play the character. They play the game for their own purposes. This is why we want characters sometimes in games who are Geralt of Rivia, who have no real personality. And that's the question, right? Like, do you play a game to find out the story of the character, or do you play a game to tell your own story? And as designers, how do you make games? How do you make games not knowing a person who's playing them, their preferences in that regard? I tend to prefer to play games based on what I imagine the character in the game wants, unless the game is like Skyrim or Fallout, or where I get a choice. The other tactic that you can do is make your own version of that character, right? Like you can like with Persona or whatever, you can choose to have consistency within your portrayal of that character. But what's interesting to me is that space, right? Like, ostensibly, when you're making a game where the player gets to make choices, but those choices are constrained, you need to make it so that no matter what dialogue options you choose, the player is always in character as, say, Geralt or whatever, right? So we don't have a choice except to play Geralt, and in doing so, we always play Geralt. We have no other options, which runs the risk of, if you don't like the character, you won't like the game. I think that Mass Effect actually does a fucking awesome job of this, in that Renegade Shepard, at least in my experience, Renegade Shepard and Paragon Shepard are the same person, right? In my experience of that game, they make different decisions, but fundamentally they're well written enough that you still see the Shepardness, at least in the version of Shepard that I've played, where even if you go Renegade, you can still feel the character's motivations through that. And I think that's really cool. I think that's great. That's great design and fantastic writing. You know, there is no Forest King. I've killed him. Everything you love is destroyed. So why don't you just self-destruct? Please. So when you're making a game with any kind of narrative, that's a decision you have to make, right? Is this Last of Us, right? Are we telling a story that the players are along for the ride, or is this, you know, Dragon Age, where the character is, Dragon Age 1 at least, where the character is more a blank slate for us to write our own story upon in the world in which we are portraying this story. I tend, personally, and I think this is just because I play so many role-playing games, I tend to prefer video games that have their own story to tell. I don't play video games to tell stories. Yeah, I think that's true. I think that's a true statement about how I feel about games. Ooh, Dragoon Lance.
It's a lunar tear. I'd better tell Emil.
Not like we have a fight to participate in or anything.
Hey there! What's going on?
I found one of those flowers you were looking for. It's over at...
Don't move an inch! I'm coming!
Don't move? I'm actually kind of busy.
We're like surrounded by hostile
Sorry to
robots.
keep you.
Never mind. Hi.
Damn, you're fast.
That's it. I remember now. Back when the aliens first invaded,
Oh shit.
I fought as hard as I could to save Earth.
You did?
I think I had something I wanted to protect. Something really precious to me.
I feel like I'm from a different game.
But I don't know what it was.
You're old as
Thank
fuck,
you for
Emil.
finding this. You'll let me know if you find any more, right? I'm gonna stay here for a bit.
I'm just gonna cry onto this flower. Okay. Where the shit is my actual quest? I thought that was the quest I was on, but it wasn't. Okay, so I'm out here somewhere, wherever the fuck that is. That's where I need to be. So I need to go... Jesus. City ruins, I guess? Wow, I'm just way out in the middle of fucking nowhere. So, I mean, yeah, for a game to be a game, it needs to be fundamentally interactive in a way that like a novel or a comic book or a movie or a TV show aren't, right? You have to be able to interact with the world, and games, at least in my opinion, require choice. If you don't get to make choices, and I don't mean like dialogue tree choices here. I mean like, do I attack with a sword? Do I attack with my mace? Like those are decisions. Do I take on this quest or that quest? That kind of thing. Those are decisions. So, you know, it allows us access to a kind of narrative that only video games can give us, but at the same time it's constrained, right? Like if we try to tell a story about a character that the player is in control of, we have to bound that control carefully so that the character doesn't become a cardboard cutout. The character doesn't become empty. Now, the way that a lot of games do try to get around that is by making characters for whom emptiness or whatever is a feature, not a bug, right? This is the Japanese role-playing game MC with no personality, right? This is you from Persona 4. And I tend to find those sorts of characters really unsatisfying. I would way rather play a game that I have less narrative control over in terms of what the character wants and chooses to do, if it means I get greater insight into that character. You know, this is why I love Last of Us so much. We talked about this lots when I played that game. You are not in control of The Last of Us. You are making choices about the individual moments of the game. You know, do I sneak? Do I shoot? Do I run? Whatever. But you don't fundamentally get to make decisions for Joel in that game. Which isn't to say that games in which you get to have big, overarching narrative decisions, they're not fundamentally like powerful in the way that other games are. This is very confusing without the map. Just that I think that they're not about the character so much. They can be about the world or the plot as independent of those things. I think there are degrees. There are degrees of control, right? It's just like the difference between, say, varying styles of GMing Apocalypse World, right? So in Apocalypse World, the GM is prompted. I keep running up and down the same river because I don't think there's a way through. In Apocalypse World, the GM is encouraged to ask questions, right, and build on what the players say, right? Reincorporate that stuff. But varying GMs will do it in a different way. right? Some GMs will take a ton of information from the players. Some of them will say, you know, who in this village do you hate, right? Who hates you? What crimes have you committed? They'll let them create their own complexity in the game. There's a teleporter over here. But others will take less input and build their game around that, right? They'll say, you know, here's an NPC. They hate your guts. This is why they hate your guts. What are you gonna do about it, right? Or like, what other things can you tell me about that? So, you know, I think that different games take different levels of approach, right? Do you choose to illustrate your character through broad choices or narrow ones? And I think they're both valid. But for me, when I play a game, I try to figure out the character and then play to it, making decisions that maybe I don't personally like very much, but that feel true to the character. I feel more like I'm playing the character rather than I'm using the character to explore the world of the game. Yeah, that's kind of my jam. Because again, like I get that creative output, that like I get to make up my own stories playing role-playing games. So when I play a video game, I just want to understand, like, what is this game about? What is this character? What is 2B's jam? And if the game starts to show me 2B changing, if she becomes, you know, less murderous robot fascist, I will try to do justice to my perception of the character changing. Welcome to the squad. Yeah, all right. We are clearing our way through. We're doing it. We're on the quest now. I like how the robots in this area have different texturing, right? Like they have this kind of chainmail look to them. Thanks, Ines. The Resistance should be able to set up camp now. Right, let's head back and give them the good news. Yes. Let's do that.
I can't believe the size of the commercial facility. The people of the old world must have led pretty good lives. I bet it was fun to shop back when you had so many choices.
We don't need such things.
Don't be so sure about that. Once we eradicate the machine life forms, us soldiers won't have anything left to do. We'll enter a new age of peace. And when that happens, we should go shopping together. I could buy you, I don't know, a t-shirt maybe? Something that looks good on you.
A t-shirt?
What, not interested?
When that day comes, I'm all for it.
That's a promise, right?
Yep.
So there you have it, kids. In the distant future, when the robots wipe out each other and all that's left are the dystopian androids, they will reinstitute capitalism so that they have something to do. I'm gonna get a t-shirt that says "I'm with stupid." Okay, so there's no like shortcuts on that. Right, Engels is dead. It's true. I mean, making that kind of joke is actually sort of appropriate for this particular game, so. Alright. Let's go back to the Resistance camp. There it is. Yeah, we've talked a little bit about the idea, the sort of fallacy that there are games that are not in some form or another role-playing games. right? Like, role-playing game has so many variations. We talked about this a bunch way back when we played Fallout, when we were talking about the distinction between an RPG and an FPS. In that I think that all games, to some degree or another, put you in the stance of thinking for your character. You know, this is where we talk about like pawn stance and actor stance and stuff, and I think that there's some benefit to thinking about stance as theory when playing a video game, because I think that board games are role-playing games to a degree as well, right? In that we are in the role of our character in a way that we can't avoid, like fundamentally can't avoid. But the degree to which the game's mechanisms enforce that is different. Look behind, what? Look behind the boxes near the terminal. Okay. Yeah, there's a locked box there. I can't open it. Like some of my favorite board games. I've been thinking about this a lot because Dune is one of my favorite board games, and I've been talking about it a fair bit because Blue Jay's been reading the novel. Dune, in a way, the board game, is one of my favorites because it puts you in the role of the faction you're playing. GMT's Coin series does the same. You've heard me talk about those before. And that, for me, is an exciting and fun way to experience games. It's a ludographical enjoyment that I buy into really heavily. I like the idea of making mechanical choices that are enforced by my fictional understanding. Oh yeah, the Dune board game is amazing. It's so good. It came out in 1977. It's an Avalon Hill game, but there's a Art Deco redesign by a designer named Ilya that, look up Ilya Dune. It's beautiful. It's a print and play. I bought a copy of it through a board game, like a board game production, like prototyping website. It's fucking awesome. And I bring it to cons whenever I can. But anyway, you can read the novel, play the game, and play the game for the first time based only on what you know of the factions from the novel, and you can win based on your strategic decisions because of your fictional understanding. If you play House Harkonnen like House Harkonnen, you'll win. It's really cool. Looks like we're cleared to set up in the forest. Thank you. I'll let you know if we need anything further. Thanks. Seriously, you Yorha types are something else. Well, not to brag, but we are state-of-the-art units. Not like the A2 or those other old mod... A2? Attacker number 2? You know her? No, not... I'm sorry, can I ask one more favor of you? Can you give me any information you have on that old A2 Yorha unit? Any at all? It's funny, we've been trying to find more information ourselves. Why are you asking? I just need to be sure about something. Wow, wow. Okay, sketchy. All right. Well. Let's see what our quest situation is like here. Oh god. Oh, this map. I don't know what this is, but I guess I could go there. And there's another Emil's memory. I don't know how to get to all this stuff. And there's like some other miscellaneous side quests that I'm like passably interested in. So let me, I guess, let's go check out what this thing is. Let's go to City Ruins Cave.
Welcome to the
Napa Pote. Welcome to the squad. Thank you. What was it called? City Ruins Cave? Yeah.
She wants intel on A2, does she? Where should we start?
We could check out the energy reactions generated during battles. The fusion reactors of androids and machine life forms shut down when they're destroyed. And we can detect the energy release during that process. We're the only units doing any combat missions in this area, right? So if we detect any stray energy reactions, it probably means A2 is involved. Yeah, okay. We've got some readings around the abandoned factory. I'll put it on the map.
Ah, there's the main quest. Alright, cool. Well, let's see what the hell this is about. Because this has been on the map forever. And I don't know what it is. It just says current destination. Is there anything? Ah, there's a pipe. Hello. Strange pipe. We do indeed. We have 2 bows. We have a pink bow and a blue one. Weird plastic-looking bows. 'Cause we cute. Yeah, sewer surfing. Ah! Right? That's how you can tell, Max. That's how you can tell she's an android, because she can run hyper fast in very tall heels. She has... no human can run this way. Ooh, cutscene. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Flooded city. This is cool. I love this aesthetic. It's so good.
Gesture.
Thanks, TikTok. Yeah. One of the things that I love about the Akira manga versus, say, like... Death Puss, welcome back. One thing I like about the Akira manga over the, say, like the movie, I love the movie, but one thing I like about the manga is that it spends more time showing us the like flooded cities stuff. That stuff is so cool. The like Neo Tokyo Empire or whatever. Yeah. Really cool. Yes, my pod has been replaced by a floating book, which I understand is a reference to the first NieR game, or maybe Drakengard?
Huh, that's
Drakengard?
new.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah. That's some good shit.
Enemy detected.
Engaging. Pod, analyze the enemy.
Why are we not hurting this guy? I don't understand. What the hell? Why? Why is he so invincible? Can I hurt that guy? Ugh.
The bedrock here was bombed out in the last war. Looks like the whole city is starting to sink as a result.
Yeah, it seems not so much. Oh, they have like a shield. Okay. Gold-plated super armor. So I feel like maybe I shouldn't be here. Maybe. I mean, it's cool to look at. Is that... Whoa. What's up, big bombs? See, these guys go down easily. It's no big deal. So, yeah, I will just not fight them.
Target missile sighted.
Is that what we need to protect?
Let's take him out already so I can be home in time for dinner and a bath.
Androids don't need to bathe. As long as you perform regular cleaning and maintenance, bathing is unnecessary.
Yeah, but come on, 2B. It still feels good.
Feeling is prohibited. Why would I not want to kill them? Why do I not want to, like, continue with the game? I'm confused. Yeah, but the side quests are all, like, kind of tedious, aren't there? There's a pod. Like, I don't. I guess I could go back and do. Okay, well, whatever. I have a point, a teleporter point here. I guess that's my problem with the that's my problem with maybe part of this game is that the some of the side quests are really annoying and boring, and other side quests are like interesting and have story in them, and I don't know which are which. And I don't want to do all of them. But let's go check out here. Let's go check out the thing over here.
Welcome to the
Kirk shoulder roll. I get that reference. If only the boring ones were marked with a resident sleeper. Yeah. Okay, here, let me go this way. There's supposed to be something around here. What? What? Eh. Oh. Oh, there we go. What quest is this? This is Emil's Memories. Okay, so there's a flower somewhere on this dump. Ah, there it is.
It's a lunar tear. I'd better tell Emil.
Hey there, what's up?
I found a lunar...
I'm on my way.
We can't even get the word out now.
As speedy as always, I see.
Oh, that's right.
What happened here, Emil?
I was fighting the aliens. It wasn't going well. So I decided to create multiple versions of myself to help with the fight. But the aliens just kept coming. I lost so many friends that day. It was a long time ago, but still.
Did you
Say,
always
Emil,
look like that?
How old are you anyway?
I'm not sure. I didn't need that memory to
Got
fight.
that Majora's Mask creepy
Thank you
moon
for finding
face.
this. You'll let me know if you find any more, right?
And now I gotta fight all
I'm
these
gonna
robots.
Stay here for a bit.
You ready, robots? Here we go! Okay, I guess I can leave now. Oh, hi. Yeah, the robots are much.
Last of the machines.
The robots are much cooler than, say, like the bad guys in Final Fantasy
9S,
15, who
come
just
in.
like crowded
Commander?
me during
Emergency
cutscenes.
orders incoming. The carrier ship that was sent to resupply has come under attack. It's currently being engaged by a swarm of machines. I've asked all Yorha troops in the city ruins for assistance, and I'll need you to provide backup as well.
What's great is that I'm gonna ignore you and go do side quests.
Now. Good luck. Out.
Unless I can't. Unless you just push me.
You see?
No.
Total slave driver.
Yeah.
Whoopsh.
If she didn't order others around, what kind of leader would she be?
If you say so.
Like, oh no, there's a horrible thing happening. We better go and help. Ah, fuck it, side quests. So supposedly there's a pod I can discover somewhere. Nope. Nope. Okay, we're gonna go fishing. What's this? Ah, God, and then they come over here and fuck me up. Yeah, I can't really go, like, fishing with these gold dudes beating the shit out of me. It's not really possible. Yeah, not gonna happen. We out. Yeah, the gold enemies aren't, it's not that they're too strong, they're just impossible to beat. Also, I never switch pods, so I'm not super worried about it. I'll just have another pod I can't remember to switch to. Let's go do a side quest. Because, I don't know, fuck it. Fuck urgency. I don't have any memory alloy. Anemone's passed. Find a present. I already did that. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta get her reward. Type 40 sword. Amber A130 bomb. Cool. So I guess that clears. Yeah, that'll clear that quest. Good. And then random coordinates, Emil's memories. I guess we could finish off that. I don't. But Anemone's past, I am interested in. So we won't come back here. We're gonna go to the factory entrance. There we go. We get some respite from the super intense music. Okay, so I need to figure out how to navigate this stupid map, which means I think I need to get up above where I am. Okay, I think it's this way. Whoop. Yeah, I think a lot of the time when people talk about this game, when they talk about NieR Automata, you know, they mention the music, they mention how good the music is, which I agree. But I think that there's good and bad ways to implement music.
Handiwork,
I don't know that this music is super well implemented. I feel
herself.
like
What in the world?
it's hyper aggressive.
Analysis. It is believed to be a data log related to your high unit A2.
What's the data?
The data log has been irreparably damaged. Further analysis is impossible.
Thanks, Pod. That's not helpful at all.
Why do a bunch of machines have A2's data?
Hey, 2B, I'm picking up other reactions. We should check them out.
Do it. Where are you picking up these other reactions? Oh, there they are. Behind me. Alright, back into the factory we go. Hey! Use a ladder like a chump. So this is the third time we've been to the factory, and you know, I'm pretty excited about this area. It's fine. It's a fine area. Don't know that I need to come back here again, but that's fine. Get out of here. Nope. Oh, there's the... I don't want to miss it. Go back. Go back. Here we go. Alright, I'm actually going to kill all these robots. There we go. Oh. Ah, I didn't mean to talk to you. I never want to talk to you. Never. I never do. Alright. I do like that it isn't like stopping me every time I pick up one of these data chips. It's just kind of like, okay, you got it. Next. I'm curious what the purpose of all of this being in the set in the factory is. Right? Like why bring us back here again? I guess we'll find out, maybe. Because she was here. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure there is a purpose. I'm just not sure what that purpose is yet. Anything over? Where is it? What? Oh, it's down there. Got it.
Okay, I think that's the last of the data chips.
Pod, analyze and collate the information from those chips.
Analysis complete.
Cool.
Dataset contains information about your high unit A2. Collating with data from other chips. Stand by. Collation complete. The contained data is a debriefing report for the Pearl Harbor descent undertaken during the 14th Machine War.
No kidding.
That operation was carried out by the Yorha generation that came before us, right? Anyway, mission complete, I suppose. Let's get back to the resistance camp.
I think it's really funny that the it's really funny that they still call it like Pearl Harbor and the Pacific Ocean and stuff, even though it's like the year 12,000. I don't know, maybe that's too much like post-apocalyptic fiction messing up my ideas, but it really feels like It really feels like they would have like forgotten or renamed some of this stuff. But I guess if we're androids built by humanity, maybe we have better data storage than they do. I guess stuff doesn't get its name changed too often once we've created it. Okay, what's the fastest way to get the fuck out of here? I guess I can continue up top? Right, yeah, that's a good point. We revere the humans. Yeah, and the androids would have no reason to rename anything. I just feel like 12,000 years is such a long time. No. I thought there was a shortcut back here. I don't know though. I don't know if humans are lazy is the thing. It's just that conquest renames things, right? Massive social change renames things. You know, like St. Petersburg and Leningrad. We rename things when we conquer them, and we rename things when we want to distance ourselves from what they used to be called. So I don't know. I feel like if there was a big war or whatever. Where am I going? Ugh. Oh yeah, Constantinople, Istanbul. You got it. Oh, yeah, see, this is where if this were like an MMO, I guess, or a like an open world game, I would have a menu-based fast travel instead of having to use the locative-based fast traveling. But yes, I see where we are now. So fast, such speed. Am I not headed back towards the beginning? Oh, god damn it. God damn it, this is just where I was. Fuck. Ah. I need to go home. I need to go home real bad. Okay, but isn't this where I came in? Oh no, this, okay, this is the way. I seriously wonder sometimes what's wrong with my brain that I can't like do like basic navigation. Like it just doesn't happen. There's just like a gap in the way my brain works. Rogue, welcome back. Oh god. This room is full of robots that are higher level. Appropriately leveled robots. Ow, fuck. All right, we did it. We did it. We got away. We're outside the factory now. Ladies and gentlemen, the appropriately level robots. Yeah, appropriately level robots. Let's go talk to one of the many lesbian androids in this game. I have something I want you to see, Anemone. We found more data from A2. Take a look. It's number 2. Really is her. You know her? Oh, music change. Yorha unit number 2. She's an older model, but the same type as you. We worked together. The Pearl Harbor drop? Yes. The operation itself was a success, but the Yorha fighters are completely wiped out. The commander was number 2, A2. Have you met her? Do you know where she is? Actually, we have orders from the bunker to destroy her. What? She's a deserter. She also wiped out an entire team that was sent to bring her back. A2? No. I'm sorry, Let's go, 9S. Oh, Anemone. Oh, Anemone.
Wonder what that was all about.
You love a traitor.
Something must have been up between Anemone and A2.
You don't say.
Some things just aren't easy to talk about, especially for a soldier who's been fighting that long.
I guess so.
I hate that when they talk, their mouths don't move.
9S, you...
Huh?
You might understand yourself someday.
Right.
Okay. Let's see what we have left for quests. Like, I could actually carry on with the game. Or we could dick around some more. I'm pretty inclined not to pick up any more side quests. So let's go do Emil's Memories. Let's go to Desert Camp. I mean, they're androids, so they may be, yeah, they may all just be talking by, like, radio or Bluetooth or whatever. Bluetooth. Okay, here we go. Ugh. This is an ugly stagger. I can't imagine that the humans who made these androids would make them so anthropomorphic and then speak without moving their mouth. I think it just feels like some laziness to me. Like animation-wise. But maybe it was a technical constraint that became a stylistic choice. Direct robot. Ugh. What? No, I want to get up there. How do I? God. No. What? How do I? Okay, we need to take a little bit of a different approach, maybe. Go this way. so confused. Like, map, you fuck. Ugh. Okay. I'm confused as to which way I'm supposed to be going. Oh my god, Loki, you're the worst. The androids obviously use NFC, you know, near field communication. Boo, boo to you. Boo, I say. Okay, like, there's obviously some other way in, but... I don't know. There's all these little caves and stuff around here. It's like whatever all that shit is. This way, maybe? No, this is just the thing I was in before. Like, I feel like it's showing me layers. There's a thing that looks like a G. I don't see anything G-shaped. Like there's this thing kind of to the right of me that I'm just this island that I'm going around. This thing? Oh, that doesn't look like a G at all. No, nope, it's not this thing. What the hell am I doing? There we go. Haha. I'm in a cave now. Yeah, I don't know if I would call that a G shape. I understand what you're saying. Out of here? Is this? No? What is it? Ugh. Leave me alone, kid. Cool, we're just off the map now. Weird little footprints. Oof. Oh, I see now. I see where we're at. It's funny that I can climb this area, but not the other one. Like, the game is butting up against my expectations. You know what? Do I drop down here? Oh, God. I don't want to... I don't want to be in the wrong place. All right, well, fuck it. Yeah, like, I expect to be able to climb up the wall in some places where I can't, and, like, vice versa. Here we go. Wait, no. God, what? Ah! Fuck! No. Ah, why? Oh, fuck you, game. Alright. We need to take a break. Take a goddamn break. Come back and jump puzzle bullshit. Alright. Stick around. Come back and do this thing properly.